Man. In search of bass. To do this. Woo! Almost got me. No bueno. I got one. It's a pretty good size one. So, came right off. Come here. Ow! Fin me. Nope. Stop it. Open your mouth. All right, man, he's pale. Pale. Smells like a fish too. Stinky fish. Oh, there's some mud. That's what I'm talking about. Huh. Huh. Ow! Well, that's a good thing that it broke then instead of on a big old fish. Man, that's not good. God, you freaking kidding me? Oh man. I don't know if you can tell, I'm sure you can, that the water looks pretty milk chocolatey. So what I'm trying to do today seems to be working so far. Caught one that was decent size for, you know, a pond like this, and we got, I believe it's 15-pound fluorocarbon, and throwing this rattle trap here, and so it's kind of got that, kind of getting worn off. It's almost like a bone color now, but has that copper and that orange chartreuse back here. So whenever that water's kind of chocolatey, I like to throw a bait that makes some noise, and so that way the fish can find it better, because obviously if it's not clear water or good enough water, it's real thick and low visibility, then they're going to need to feel it more than they need to see it. And so it definitely is a pain in the butt, you know, with all the grass and everything else, especially this kind of grass, but it's worth it. So a lot of times if you hit that grass with that rattle trap and you pull it off, or kind of pop it through that grass, rip it through that grass, that'll actually entice the fish to bite. And so here I'm just using it as a search bait. And so we found one, haven't really picked up another one, haven't seen anybody else catch anything either. There was one guy that was here earlier, and my father-in-law that's here now with me, and I haven't seen any of them pick up anything yet. Not to say that they won't, but it's just part of fishing. Got to pick everything off the hooks. So what I'd like to do, I'd like to try to get over there, throw it up next to those reeds without getting this thing caught up in there, because then I'd never get it back. Because I think that with the sun out like it is and a little bit of wind, they might get pretty close over there. So I think spawning is either at the tail end, if not already finished. So we'll move a little closer, see if we can't get something out of those reeds over there. Come on. Oh. Man, I don't know if I necessarily want to fight these kind of reeds. Looks like it's going to go all the way around. Should have went the other way. I'm liking this. I wish I wouldn't have forgot my dang frogs. I started throwing some frogs around here. Oop, there's a bite. I don't know if that's grass or if I got a little bitty one. Grass, but I did have a bite. Maybe we found him. Hey, I'm digging this spot. The grass comes off with ease over here. All right. Come on, big mama bass. Well, my GoPro died, so I'm down to my iPhone. Anyways, on to bigger and better. Actually, dang, I have to walk around this way too. Good Lord, man, this is ridiculous. Well. This pond's a lot bigger than I thought it was. I didn't realize that this water went all the way back around over there. So now I got to walk all the way back around all those reeds to go back that way. Man. So I guess I'm getting a workout in today. So I'm not exactly sure, but I think I walked up on a pair of whistling ducks. Even that, get to witness beauty of nature with trash all around. So as I'm walking, I figured this would be a great time to ask you, do you know Jesus Christ? Sure is awesome. Died on the cross for our sins so that we can be reunited with God, have a relationship with Him, live with Him for eternity. And if you do know Him, I think I'm going to take this time too to ask you to share Him with somebody that you know. So I went to a conference one time and they described it as having a top three people you pray for every day so that, you know, they find Jesus. So with that, I think I'm going to keep walking. I'll let y'all ponder on that for a while. I'm telling you firsthand, He's an awesome God. He's definitely blessed my life. So I know for a fact He'll bless yours too. So anyways, let's look at some nature. Isn't this beautiful? I hope people want to stay inside all day, not come out here and see a sky like this, or grass like this. It's wild grass, it's not no St. Augustine grass. Sure, this is how it was back in the 1800s, back before they had video games, when people had to actually come out and find their food. They didn't have grocery stores. Well, I guess they did, but they lived out on the frontier. They didn't. I don't know. You consider a butcher shop a grocery store? Maybe a bakery a grocery store? I guess they're considered groceries. Not like a supermarket like we have today. Finally, we made it to another part of the pond. I'm gonna say this is a small lake. It's a pretty big pond. So hopefully not a lot of people come over here, because you gotta walk like 2 miles. Maybe we'll catch them over here. Maybe these bass are smart. Maybe people are lazy enough where they won't walk over here. Let's see if we can't pull some out of here. So obviously, being on my iPhone, probably won't get the hook set or the reel in, but at least I can get the release. So we'll see what we pull in. There we go. Got one more on the old rattle trap. Not very big, he may be a pound, pushing, I don't know, I highly doubt he'd be a pound and a half, but he's not a bad, I mean, at least super pale. So let me get these hooks out of him, throw them back. All right, little guy. Okay, so I've tried throwing up next to these reeds and haven't necessarily got a bite. The only 2 fish that I've got have actually been out in the middle, and so I want to say it's shallow over there, shallow over there, shallow over there where we started, and I want to believe that this is going to be the deepest part. So maybe after, you know, the whole spawn thing where they like to go deeper, maybe they'll be out here. So it didn't necessarily pan out. Well, at least we caught 2. Heading back towards the truck now. I think I don't know if I'll stop and try to fish this last spot or not. Just kind of making it a quick trip over here at this pond, having a good time. So anyways, so this is what it looks like. Have all that walking back that way. So we'll see what we can do. So I tried throwing a couple more times in that last spot, kind of almost basically where we started fishing. Maybe we could pull in a couple more there, but didn't even get a bite over there. So anyways, hey, we tried, you know, we got our exercise in, even though I felt like Moses in the desert walking around. But we got to witness some awesome nature and God's creation, and man, I had a great day. It was nice having a little trip just to go fish that little pond and catch 1 or 2 and then head back home. And so with that, I hope you enjoyed it, and share Jesus with somebody. Check him out if you don't know him. So we'll catch you on the next one.